Good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to another live stream with me, Edward from GamesT. I'm laughing because I literally had the moment of did I press my mute button? I did press my mute button, so you can all hear me. But welcome to some more D&D. It has been 2 weeks since we've had these wonderful folks and wonderful friends of mine on the stream, and yeah, oh boy, I have been looking forward to this, and I am actually weirdly super nervous myself as the NPC. I am super nervous. Don't know why, because I'm having fun as well. It's weird. It's being a GM is fucking weird. Anyways, as usual, there are a few announcements we have to make at the start of the streams. One of those is the fact I'm an affiliate of Fantasy Grounds. So Fantasy Grounds, you can check out the link that will be appearing in the chat in a moment, as well as also appearing in the description when this thing eventually goes onto YouTube. You can use this link to directly support the channel by buying your subscriptions or your modules for Dungeons & Dragons, for Pathfinder, for Call of Cthulhu, Vampire the Masquerade, plus all the other stuff that they have on there with regards to that stuff. And using my link will be a form of directly supporting this channel and helping us to grow. So please, that would be nice. Thank you in advance. And yes, so is that. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Oh, don't do this to me, Lydia, please. But thank you very much for the gift sub. Also, Heroforge. That's the other thing I need to talk about. Heroforge. You can see there are some miniatures that my players have wanted to show off their artistic ability with. So thank you to Heroforge for allowing us to show off their miniatures that we have made on the stream today. So many other thanks to them as well. Also, music, which hopefully will decide to wake up and start playing again, has been provided us by SiriusAid.com, Tabletop Audio.com, Ian Green, Festian Studios, Alexander Nakarana for Serpent Sound Studios, and many thanks to them for providing us with some background ambience and sounds and music to enhance our gaming experience and not just be sitting in complete and utter silence, because complete and utter silence can be interesting, but it can also be extremely, extremely loud. So that's the thing. YouTube. Yes, I have a YouTube channel, which I previously mentioned. youtube.com/@games_and_t. I'm getting quicker at saying that. You can go there to check out these guys and all the shenanigans they have put me through for the past 2 years. Unbelievably.
Whoa.
Almost fucking years of this.
2 years and onto the future.
Yes, 2 years. It is kind of nuts. I did not think I would be still doing this 2 years on with these nut jobs, but I'm loving it. I'm loving every mode of it. So somehow you guys have not driven me insane. Although, to be honest,
we haven't.
Not well. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure because I'm beginning to hear things and I can't tell if it's you or if it's just my head. So we'll have to see about that.
I'll try better.
We'll try better. Yes.
Mind if you never had one.
Hey. Also, you can use your channel points to enhance the game in various different ways, either by granting a reroll, granting inspiration, granting advantage, and all this wonderful stuff to my players, because I'm god of this world, and so GM never gets anything, because he's god, and he can just do what he likes. So yes.
Last Sunday.
Or just give him for Sunday. That's also a thing. So yes, you can use your channel points in order to influence the game and enhance the gaming experience for us all. I believe that is everything that I need to be announcing, so let's get into some character introductions. As you can see, we have a small hole in the form of... Scarlet, does the voice in the head speak sense? Isn't that a way to tell the two apart? Well, not sure about that. Anyways, as you can see, we have a small hole in the form of Jeff. Jeff is Twitch streamer Alhandrin, wonderful guy. My basically, I call him my chaos, and he really is my chaos. I love him to bits, but he is unable to join us today. But we do hope that he has a wonderful afternoon and is able to join us sometime in the future as well, because he has things. He's got his own bundle of chaos and other bits and pieces as well. But Tefari, on the other hand, well, Tefari is the chaos that he's the unbridled chaos, shall we say. He's the one who if you saw Fireball as a spell, saw a dog, tried to figure out a way to attach Fireball spell to dog, and then send it forward, he would. That is Tifari, essentially. He's kind of nuts. But he is also a noble from the Empire of Wunderbral, an empire which is currently in the grips of a very, very religious zealotry, and he doesn't like that, so he wants to make he wants to start a rebellion. That's the idea behind it. And that's Tifari for you. He's cool, he's chaotic, and probably slightly evil. Moving on.
Slightly.
Slightly, maybe, just a little bit. Just a little bit. In this party, I know. Moving on a bit. Let's go along down the line. So beside Tifari, we have Sean, who is intently staring at something, and runs the character of Farrell. Can you tell us a bit more about Farrell to us? And he's now disappeared.
Yeah, and then disappeared. No, I'm still trying to fix computer issue or light issues, and it's not working. But Farrell is a lovely furball that is friends with everybody. And if he's not friends, he tries to make them. And he is from a sheltered community, but he's branched out, and he's no longer so naive about the world.
Absolutely, and we were talking about Farrell, I think, last week, and Farrell, we came to the conclusion that Farrell is one of those people who is actually, he's naive in quite a few ways of the world, but he's also extremely wise in many other forms. So, yeah, Farrell is an interesting character. I love Farrell. Moving down the line, we have Ruben, who runs the Indomitable, I think is a good way to describe him, the character of Atlas. Could you describe it a little bit more for us?
Atlas is a human barbarian. He is a strongman, and he's found a new circus to walk around with after he left his previous one, and for now, he's very willing to help people with their family troubles. He's from a different country, and then being to this country where people are talking about revolutions and whatnot, is not all that interested in joining in on that. So we'll see what happens there.
We shall see. We shall indeed. And see. And I'm curious to see what he makes of everything. I'm curious what he makes of everything. Let's go directly down underneath Atlas with River, who runs the character of Illyria. How are you doing, River? And tell us a little bit more about Illyria for us.
Shit, I gotta stop the music. Sorry. Fuck. I was doing the jiggy.
I could tell.
Yes, my neck hurts, by the way. Not work.
I wonder whose fault that is.
Own fault.
Sorry. The demons got to me. Anyway, yes. If you haven't heard from Mr. GM, I no longer go by Zelma. I go by River now. So,
Yay!
Yeah. Also, I play as Illyria, a elf failing, trying to get to her family, albeit, I had to make a few stops along the way. Some good, some bad, and yeah. And, I forgot to mention she's a fighter wizard. Shit, I'm off track. I was too busy listening to that banger. I'm sorry. When you play the last spell, man,
good music.
It hits different. Yeah, good music.
Good music. But yeah, Illyria is...
and a lot of unknown people that just... it hits different. I'm sorry.
It does hit different, but yes, Illyria is a fighter wizard from an empire, the Empire of Volk, a Mind Flayer empire, and currently with these other six heroes traveling back to her home, and hopefully, fingers crossed, all go well. But this is me as the GM, so probably not. We'll get some closure. That's the idea, at least. Anyway.
Yes, finally get closure from the broken gal of Illyria, man. She needs it.
Yeah. Also, moving along down the line, we have Lydia from Instagram fame, that one Lydia, who runs the character of Shania, somebody who I think I am going to be tormenting now this session. Could you tell us a little bit more about Shania for us?
Everyone eats their hobbies, and tormenting Janai is one of yours, I understand.
Apparently.
Janai, well, let's get to the basics. Is a tiefling fighter with a dash of cleric in the middle, just trying to make it in this weird and fucked up world. Originally from a teeny tiny little town in the mountains, nothing going wrong there until stuff went wrong there. And she decided instead of confronting fears, she would just leave.
Oh,
Fierce
sorry.
man.
What was that? I just heard leave as I got from where I was.
So, yeah, not great at facing her problems. But guess what's on the menu today? We'll see about that. She can't punch her way out of this one.
No. Well, she could definitely. She could definitely
Well.
try. I mean, to be honest,
Not
with
the
how
expected outcome, but
yeah, with how we have seen Janai face our problems before, wouldn't be surprised if she went up and punched. And last but not least, we have
Spoilers.
from. Well, just saying, it could be. We have Immersion Diversion, or the form of Neil, running the character of Sykes. Can you tell us a little bit more about Sykes for us?
Hi guys!
Whoa!
It's
Hi.
sorry, I'm just super excited.
Here we go.
Hi.
Here we
let's
go.
Neil, take it away.
Wow!
Oh yeah, I'm bringing the
She
hype
is
today.
up high on this plane of existence.
Yeah, I'm Immersion Diversion. I play Sykes Brillo, the ranger, the Wood Elf Ranger Rogue. Apparently traveling with their party to find his family, and he has some idea where some family is.
Yep.
His wife told him not to go look for her, but he's probably gonna try at some point anyway. But
Of
he
course.
still believes that. Yeah, the letter said that she's got it handled, and whenever she says she's got it handled, she's got it handled. So I'm just gonna try and go find my kid, bring him back home, help the party out with whatever they've got. Maybe I'll take my kid on his first adventure. We'll see. I don't know. He needs to get out. Plus,
Nothing.
I don't want him just sitting
ever.
at home with no one, because I'm still gonna help everyone else if we bring him home. So
Yeah, that's
I don't
fair.
want
That's
him
fair.
just
But nothing
alone.
ever
I know.
ever went wrong in
scare
the
me.
entirety of D&D with
Fuck
bringing
you.
somebody's child along. Moving on to. Am I that cruel? No, I'm not. Or maybe I am. No, I'm not. Or maybe I am.
You do you, Edward. I trust you. You make it fun ever.
You
Stuff.
don't trust a
That's
man.
your
blind, my guy.
Let's dive into the recap from the last few sessions, where our 6 heroes of the Scarlet Guard have been journeying from Chen, the city of Chen within the Empire of Bunapral, to Dial Chadar, the home of Illyria. On the way, they have encountered a beautiful resting wind from the coast, as well as a massive heat wave from the north, from the desert of Barandesh, and have also ended up fighting a massive. Well, they were fighting 2 scorpions until they realized that the scorpions were running away from a huge sandworm that exploded out and decided to try and eat them for lunch. That being, however, the group very easily took care of that. Very easily, with good old fists of Atlas and the sharp eye of Sykes taking down the creature in its entirety, and then them also. Geez, very bad English. And then the group deciding that they were going to try and make some money before they realised that they would then have to try and pull out this creature out of the ground to try and take it back to Ched. That didn't happen. It was too big for them. But they have harvested a goodly amount of teeth. On the way, they have been accompanied. Oh God, it's not working today.
It starts, yay!
Yes, it starts by an individual who was a black tabaxi with green eyes and wearing clothing designed to keep him cool. All the way. But certain members of our party have been very suspicious of him. One of them definitely had a very good idea about who they were. And Sykes, Farrell, lots of people kept talking to him, and just kept talking to him. And eventually he was persuaded to eventually reveal his identity to the party in full view of everyone before they set out on the day's trip. You have already rolled for the day's trip, and I believe it was 13 from Sykes, so we'll be good. You'll have a supposedly relaxed-ish trip all the way onwards from here. This is the final day of journey. But yes, we jump into the moment where, after saying, "Rip the band-aid off," the individual reaches up to his head, seems to take something and pulls off what appears to be a cap or a hat of some kind, and his form immediately fades to become this light purple lavender coloured skinned tiefling with brown hair, although some of it is greying very much so. He has two scimitars sheathed at his sides, and with a very, very worried and unsure look in his eye, looks towards you all, and then at Janai. "Hello, my little beast." What do you do?
No.
The question is open to everybody.
No, that's what she's saying. This is all roleplay.
Lyria
Like,
could sense that, there's chemistry between them two, and it is quite obvious. She is going to stand next to Janae. Not doing anything, just stand right next to her, but have her hand on her shoulder.
Sykes will just kind of look between the two, and he'll just I understand now. And then he kind of goes back to what he was doing because it's between the two of them.
Not the.
She just sort of stands there and stares.
Sykes is still listening though, but yeah.
Barrel is just standing there with his mouth hanging open.
Atlas and Pharaoh both then.
Yeah, that's fair.
Guys, quick check. You're all seeing this.
Yep.
Mhm.
We are seeing this. It is
Okay.
not the stone playing tricks with your mind.
You see a hand in her pocket releasing the stone. And grabbing her sword
You see
instead.
you release the stone in your pocket.
So... Who the fuck are you?
Think you know who I am?
I know who you look like.
He simply stands there. His hands are far away from his scimitars.
Who the fuck are you?
Your father, Frederick.
Lies! You can't be here. Why the fuck would he be here? After all this time, why the fuck would he be here? This is a shitty disguise. Stop it!
This is no disguise, and I.
Stop lying. I don't like it. You're pissing me off. She's grabbing both scimitars now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still shocked, but I am prepared to jump in between the two if blows look like they're about to come.
It's fair. It's fair.
Sykes is getting like kind of repackaging up some stuff, getting the cart ready.
Yeah.
Now kind of seeing this, I'm getting some rope ready.
Tefari also looks like he's preparing something too.
Lyria's increasing her grip on Janae's shoulders and says, "Don't think about it. Don't think about it. I know where you're gonna pull that out. Don't think about it."
Janae. Why would I not be here?
My father is safe in his tower. Safe in his tower with Mama. My father works for the master. My father has not listened to me for years. My father would not come all this way for me. I love him, but he's a coward. And you are worse, wearing his face.
He steps back a moment, head bowed, when you say coward.
You believe him? All of you?
I
I
don't know
mean,
what to believe right now.
he looks
But-
like he's a tiefling, or well, actually, I don't know if he knows the term tiefling, but he looks like you. That's all I
Janae,
can.
we don't know
say.
anything about your family. You haven't really talked about your father, your brother, except for what you said from last time with the sending, right? Was it? But,
My
like-
brother. My brother was captured by my master years and years ago, and I just figured it out. Only just.
Your brother is dead.
No, I spoke to him. You're a liar.
I do not know what you spoke to, but he is dead. Nothing remains of him.
That
Insight
doesn't mean
check.
he's gone.
Go for it.
Fuck it, I'll go for it as well.
You're all hearing this.
I don't think
Yeah.
Janai's
Oh,
using
fuck!
her brain, so I don't think
I should do that
Yeah.
also,
insight checking
if I
going
can-
on yet.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
that's
my
fair.
computer's
I think
freezing.
Illyria's more focused on, not.
Trying to
having
hold
a
back
brain
Shania, I
picture.
think.
Yeah.
I will do an insight check once my computer is unfrozen.
No worries. Would you like me to do it for you?
Sure.
Hell, we've been
Where's
rolling
your-
pretty bad. Maybe
Yeah,
Edward
it's-
will make it good.
We'll see. We'll see. It's also being a bit
Also helps. I think you have a +6, right? Right, Farrell?
7.
Oh yeah, even better. Oh,
It rolled from the 20 onto the 2.
Of course.
oh.
Damn.
I
He's-
was like,
He appears to be telling the truth. And Atlas, you're the only one that really might think that he's telling the truth, but he certainly is trying. It looks like he's trying to be as open as he can.
Mhm.
the only thing Sykes would be really paying attention to this point is just to de-escalate any kind of situation. So whoever makes the first move, I'm throwing some rope at.
The
Yeah,
master
and
Alright,
I'm
let's
doing
just
roughly the
grapples
same
her.
thing, so just jumping in between, taking
Sure.
whatever blow happens.
Yeah, no worries.
Why have you been traveling with us for so long and only now come out with this?
I've actually known not about him being her father. I've known that he was looking for her since town. I just didn't want to.
You didn't care to share?
It was up to him, not up to me. But I will say that when I first met with him, when I showed him Janae, he collapsed to the floor.
You showed.
I didn't know who he was looking for. I needed, but
Sykes?
I go stand in front of Janae.
Whoa!
I put my hands out. I just say, "Do whatever you need to do."
Sykes,
I try to
one
shake him off.
thing.
I
Sykes,
just
one
try to stand in
thing.
front of her.
That's one thing. You unintentionally or intentionally could have brought a threat.
Yeah,
I don't like that,
there's 6 of us and 1 of him.
but I'm going to say this. This guy isn't a particular threat per se. I'm only saying per se, but there's no need to go into violence.
Right.
Rolling swords out won't resolve anything but, well, one would say bad feelings.
Also, if it brings you any kind of comfort, I also did talk to him very briefly yesterday morning, and I didn't know what it meant, but he said that he was nervous to talk to you, and I clearly saw love in his face, maybe a bit of sadness. I thought he was just smitten. I didn't know it was a different kind of love, but it was genuine, not forced or fake.
I am here, Shanae. The master is gone.
Oh, where?
I don't know.
Are we saying dead gone or disappeared gone?
He has left our home. Power and all.
Type of person was your guys' master?
A manipulative tyrant of our family.
Papa, it can't be you.
He begins to slowly walk forwards towards you.
No, don't. She takes a step back.
He stops.
What was the first beast we killed together? Our first hunt.
Sorry, asking me to.
Yes.
Improv here. Sorry. Our first hunt was a mountain lion. Through the woods and the forests and the Spine Ridge Mountains. Good hunt. I believe you. What I remember, you land the killing blow. My little beast. Sharpened eye and claw.
Mama thought I was too young.
You did.
Why are
You
you
believe me now?
here?
Why am I here?
How? Why?
You know you are all that I have left.
What do you mean?
Your mother is alive. Your mother is alive. But I love her, but after what she told me, she did. I cannot stay in Elderfen. So far as I know of how magics work, Philippe is gone. You are all that's left.
What'd she say?
You remember that day that Philippe and her went to the study of the master?
Yeah.
He said the master was going to do something and needed to test his spell that he was developing. I didn't enter, as you know. I'm not magic capable, as far as I know. And Philippe and your mother, being the dutiful ones, did what the master said. She could not explain what was happening. Your son, your brother, sacrificed himself. I don't know how. I don't know why. All I know is that I was screaming. I tried to get through that door. You were elsewhere at the time. The door did not open. And she came out and said, Philippe is serving a greater purpose. What purpose, I don't know. She'd never said. Philippe is gone. I'm sorry that I never spoke to you. I stopped talking to you.
By now, Janai is fully leaning into Farrell.
Mm.
And it's got a hand on Sykes. Move Sykes out of the way.
Hey, let her push me. And I say to him, how did you know we were in Barandash? You said you've been following us for a while, but you didn't know where. I heard you at the temple. I heard you at the tavern when you were speaking to the tavern keeper. You said you were looking for us, and someone said that we left town.
Well, should me?
How did you find us?
I went to the capital. I know that tieflings are not exactly known creatures that we are. I went to the capital. See if I could find out where I went. And then I learned that a group of individuals had foiled an assassin plan in the capital.
Oh,
I found a
forgot about
tavern.
that.
I found a tavern where two individuals seemed to know Janai, and they told me that you had all left for the Empire Bonobral.
Even if you made it to Vitian, how no one here knows us? We were already basically across the the Gulf, the coast.
Well,
We traveled
Sykes,
via-
if you have a merry band of misfits, us, it wouldn't be too
We traveled
exactly
across the
far-fetched.
coast, even.
It wouldn't be too far-fetched, Sykes, to have people see us.
Yeah, but they don't know us by the Scarlet Guard yet. Not
I
a lot
asked-
of people,
I-
anyway.
I asked around for individuals matching your descriptions, or at least some of your
Well, I
descriptions.
guess.
You are
I
all,
guess, yeah, we weren't really much hiding it from before.
and I'm sorry, but you are all strangers in a country where most of them are catfolk. You stand out.
Yeah. I
True.
mean, when you have someone like me who does not, you know.
What's the roll for?
Grabbing my swords as you're talking.
Then sleight of hand, not stealth. Sleight
Oh,
of hand.
sorry, my bad.
So this, I believe, sleight of hand is without disadvantage. So
Oh, yeah.
no,
Oh, that's
it's same thing.
Same
Same
thing.
roll.
Same thing.
Exactly same roll.
I have to ask, Mr. GM, will my passive perception would pick up on that?
Fuck yes.
Oh yes. Most
Oh,
of
yeah.
you.
But the only person's passive perception would pick up on his
Not
actor,
me.
so that's it. Everybody else is aware that Shania is drawing her swords.
Seeing her do that,
Mm.
I'm just gonna drop to one knee, just so she's like level, and then I just kind of, I hug her, but also in doing so, like pin her like arms down to her sides.
Okay, she notices that she's being noticed. And she'll like put her hand on your shoulder and say, "It's okay. There's a question I can only ask with a sword. He'll understand."
Just, yeah. All right. I trust you.
If anything goes awry, Janae, I will not be fond of taking lives unnecessarily.
You will not take lives. Don't you worry. And I calmly walk up to the man who looks like my father. And I'll ask him, "Prove you are him." And I attack. The way we used to train.
Yep, you do indeed. Roll me an initiative, please, Janai, and you can do this. Well, no, you're not going to do this with advantage. Just
Nah,
a
it's not
regular
necessary.
initiative. No.
Nice and shit. There you go.
So let me just get his thing up. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He goes first. So he recognizes exactly what you're doing. And is going to he doesn't draw his swords, but he does he draws the entire weapon, sheath and all, and goes to strike your hand. Your armor class is probably not that. What's your armor class?
17.
17. Yeah, that misses. So he goes to strike your hand, and it does strike your wrist, and you can feel the blow in his wrist, but it it just quickly bounces off. For his second attack, he will do the same thing again. That misses entirely. He is very much not on. Okay, that will hit definitely though. At the 27, he does eventually get. You quickly dodge out to the side, dodge out of the way, but this one definitely does hit where it's meant to hit. He will not be causing. He will not be doing any damage to you. But I do need to roll. I do need you to roll me a strength saving throw, please.
All right. Ooh, low roll. 12.
It's all right. You still. If I have this correct, let me just quickly read on this. 8 pluses. Huh? Hang on a minute. This is incorrect. There we go. Sorry, give me 2 seconds because the things I need to actually have set up are not all set up. And yes, this is the music we are going with because this is the only music.
Fuck, I lost
That makes
connection.
sense.
God damn it.
This is the only music that actually really makes sense in this regard.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my player was thing too, but it reloaded, so.
Yeah, mine had like a weird issue. Yeah, that was just a Fantasy Grounds glitch, I think, because that happened to me also.
Oh, for me, it's been fine.
Oh, weird.
Hmm.
It's your
Lucky bastard.
I mean, for some me, it wasn't Fantasy Grounds, it was Twitch, but
So
Oh,
yes.
oh.
Oh, was it Twitch?
we're good.
Okay,
It
we're
was
good.
the-
Cool. So you reckon?
My
So
player
Janai, you
glitched or something, so.
So Janai, you recognize immediately what he's done, and he has struck your right hand, and you can feel the pain immediately flex along your fingers and onto your hand, causing your hand to spasm involuntarily, forcing you to drop your weapon.
Ooh,
Oh, I thought I made it.
No, you didn't.
Oh well.
he's also a fighter. Ooh.
Yes. Guess where I got
I
it from.
needed to
Yeah, I was gonna say,
double check. Yeah, I needed to double check something, and then I realized that everything was incorrectly set up on the ability. So.
Ah, I see.
Uh,
I see.
So yes, so you have dropped your weapon, but that is going to be. Yeah, that's going to be his turn. What he's going to do.
Does it look like Janae is attacking him to kill, or is it just for.
Insight check.
Do you want me to do an insight check on my turn? And I could roll initiative too, or.
Roll an insight check for me, Shai.
Yeah, you can know this now.
It doesn't require you to be on turn.
17? Wait. Oh, yeah, because I'm a -1.
Yeah, that's great.
Nice.
So-
I was like, why is it a 3? Oh, yeah, that's right.
So Janai, you can either roll for either persuasion or deception, or give whatever information you decide.
She's not hiding anything. She's calm and cautious, not aggressive.
It doesn't look like you're gonna like knock him unconscious or anything.
Didn't say that.
Oh, well, I guess we
And
do have a
also, I
healer.
did
What?
out loud say that, like, I trust you to her and let her go and do this too. So,
Okay. Sykes is gonna go back to setting up the cart then. I'm sure this will
Okay.
wrap up by the time we're done.
But that is going to be his turn, Janai.
Right. So I've dropped one of my swords.
And I'll just
Yes.
say, Alice, I need your help lifting stuff.
Yes, you
Is it
Takes a
left-handed
little bit
patience
before you get a
or right-handed
reaction.
mercy?
Right hand mercy. It was the what which hand would you have led with?
I always lead with mercy first.
Then it would have been mercy that hit. It would have been mercy that would have been hit.
Patience always comes as an afterthought for Jedi.
Yeah. That's very much fair. So, Janai?
All right. Then I will use I don't know, throwing a sword from one hand to another might be considered a bonus action.
Nah.
Nah. All right. I'll throw my sword from my left to my right hand, and I don't think you've ever seen me attack like this before. I'm not moving. It's just the arm. And there's some very careful, slow footwork going on. Usually her attacks are very frenzied, very passionate. And this one's devoid of passion. It's like a training simulation now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, natural 20.
Whoa!
Yes, you definitely hit.
Very focused.
Like father
Very,
and
very
daughter.
focused. Hmm.
I'm
Nice.
going to use a superiority die.
Oh boy.
Let's roll that one first.
Does that get double too?
And the damage.
The roll
Roll
again
another
for this.
D8.
Oh no, it will be max. It'll be max on the.
I'm not looking
No,
to do a
I-
lot
no.
of damage.
I don't think actually in this regard. I don't think the superiority die would have been maxed out either. In this regard, because it's additional damage. Wait a minute.
But she would still roll another D8 though, right?
Okay, no. So actually, the superiority eye damage would be maxed out. So this would be 5 plus 8, so it's 13 plus your damage, so that'll be 30.
All right.
Damn.
I keep
And
forgetting.
then
I should have
I
done that
need
with
him.
the sneak
to-
attack from the one fight too. So
I need him to make a strength saving throw as well.
Okay.
Our DC will be. Oh, actually.
the DC will be double of what the DC normally is.
No, 14.
14.
As far as I no, make it 15 actually, because I've gained up
I see.
in strength.
He rolls a 19.
Oh, nice.
Very well. So he feels slightly wobbly, but he'll hold his ground and is not knocked prone.
Mm-hmm. You go to strike with that very sort of clinical precision that you used to have, and you crash against his leg, and and didn't quite get the angle right. So he does. There is a slight buckling of his knee, but he remains upright.
You
The
used
first
to do
attack?
better. I'm not attacking a second time.
Okay.
I'm holding my ground.
It's been a while since I have had to properly fight. He will, since he recognizes you're holding your ground, he'll step back. He'll step back to maintain the distance, but his sword is still unsheathed. It's still in the scabbard. And there is this moment where the two of you are just eyeing each other. And for you guys who are watching, it's like you're watching a mirror. It's just it's uncanny the way they both
I'm gonna
move.
go up to Farrell while I'm kind of packing up, because I'm assuming Farrell's just kind of watching this the whole time. And I kind of just get behind Farrell and kind of nudge him, and I was like, "Hey, Farrell, is there any way to and I'm kind of whispering this to him. Is there any way to check his weapons from here, see if they're also blessed or something? See if there's anything special about them."
It's a long range religion check, please.
I'm not particularly good with.
Huh?
I'm not particularly good with sussing out magics.
While this is going
Okay.
on,
I was just wondering.
I wanted to add my bit, but
yeah, no, you can carry on.
over Illyria's side of things, she has not gone over the campsite. Instead, she's standing at a distance away from the duel that's happening, but she's looking at. She's not hiding it or anything. She's looking at the duel with serious intent, because she wants to see how these two fight, and maybe get a realization.
It's fine. 22, I believe, definitely hits you. So you need to make Janai. You need to make a strength saving throw for me, please.
Well, just because you said please, then.
Oh!
God,
Two
it really
nat
is.
20s.
Two nat 20s. Yeah. So he goes to He goes in under your guard, moves in and basically shoulder barges you, but you immediately recognize the maneuver by the fact that he's used it so often upon you, so many times. He's used it so often. He goes in and tries to shoulder barge you, but you remain solid, leaning into that hit. So you're not pushed away from him. But he is also going to then follow up with a 1, 2, 3, 14. I believe
good.
Doesn't hit you.
No.
Okay, that'll be it. So he went to go and try and check you and try to go down to take your foot out. But you simply just step back, and he pulls back to maintain the distance between you two. You learned a thing.
I will attempt to grapple him.
Right. Roll me an
How
athletics
do we
check,
do
please.
that again?
You roll an
What was it?
athletics. Athletics.
Athletics.
Yeah.
Well, I got my bad athletics roll out of the way earlier.
Yeah, Atlas will definitely know what the grapple roll is.
This is what Atlas and I have been training for in the morning.
Mhm.
This
Yeah,
moment
yeah.
right here.
This moment. Oh!
Oh, I thought that was an 18.
Oh, that's gonna be bad.
Oh.
That's her first nat one.
that's that one. There we go.
You got
So
cocky.
you got
Atlas
cocky,
just
but you
looks
do.
disappointed.
Anyone got a reroll for her? No, just kidding.
But you do have a
Atlas
second.
watching, just like
Shaking his head.
Yeah.
Oh, shit,
There's,
Ed.
the technique's just not
I'll
there,
get
but
you
you
for that
so
later.
you go arms spread trying and grab him, but he steps aside. You do have a second attack if you wish to use it,
Oh yeah,
which you can use to grapple again if you want.
I will.
Go for it. Athletics, please.
Also, Sykes, can you keep an eye on if
24?
anything is going to be
24?
attracted by this combat?
It's funny you should mention that because I was just about to bring that up.
Roll a
I was
perception
gonna
check for me,
see
please,
we
Syke.
should look around, but
Roll a perception check for me, please, Sykes. So, Shania, you went to grab him first, and he recognized what you were doing, and stepped to the side. But you twisted with the movement, able to wrap your arm around his outstretched arm, allowing that to pull you in and hold him in a extremely tight embrace.
Yeah. And that's sort of when it hits me. The sort of, it's real. It's him. He's here. And like the arms suddenly lose all strength. It's just sobbing.
Mhm.
And he said that I learned new things. And in between the tears, she'll quietly say, I learned more. He's not fully gone. I talked to him, Papa.
He throws the scimitar away, and his arms are just spread just around you, holding you to him. My little beast. How did you talk to him?
There was a cleric. Ventulia, she's been kind to me. And we've been speaking. I got to talk through someone else. She gave me his words. Feels like he's fading, but he's there, Papa. He's there. He remembers the master. He remembers it. He's weak, but he's there. Wherever it is, the master has him.
pushes you slight away to look into your eyes. Tears streaming down your face, and you see his eyes are also wet with moisture. How can it be? Mother said he was gone.
She says a lot of things.
Does. I will never forgive her for what she did.
I will never forgive the master.
You and I both.
Do not think of Mama now. It's him we must punish.
For that, we have to find him.
Well, we are a little far away.
We are. He looks at the crew that's behind you. That's just been watching this sort of.
I got a 23 perception, by the way.
You got a 23 perception. At this present moment, it doesn't appear to be anything that is coming to attack you, nor does it appear that there's any subterranean creatures coming towards you. At least you don't feel or sense any vibrations in that regard. You can see that there are a few there are some creatures out in the desert. Like the desert seems to be alive because there are sandstorms that just appear to randomly randomly apparate and then disappear very quickly. But nothing within the vicinity appears to be attracted to this fight or to you or to you guys in general.
Okay.
Your friends. Are they up for a bit more adventure?
Well, I did promise her that I was going to find her brother, and I intend to keep that promise.
He looks back. Yeah.
Illyria looks at Frangapal. Is that how you say his name?
Actually, yeah. What was your real name?
He holds up his hand. It's not Dragopal, it's Frederick.
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 It's nice to meet you, Frederick.
Frederick is a little easier than Dragopal.
It was a stupid name, Papa.
I was never very good at names.
Oh, I've heard worse. Recently.
I'm sure.
Illyria walks up to the pair, places her hands on both of their shoulders, and says, from one to another, I'm one looking for her family. Her own family. And I'm not sure if I'm willing to help as much as needed, because my place lies here, and well, anyway. You two been through a lot. We all been through a lot. Some more than others, but you two share a bond that rivals some of the tieflings that I know. Even if it's in this godforsaken place. But over Dial Shadow, once it stood, a land of everyone living in it. You two would have been perfect there.
I grab Illyria by the hand, and I reach a hand out to Sykes as well. And I look over at Atlas. And at Tefari. We've all been searching for family. We've all lost.
Mm-hmm.
I will help as much as I can.
You have any idea where to find this master of yours or your brother?
I do not know.
I assume your master leaves, from what little description you said of him, and from what I learned from you two, he's a conniving bastard, manipulative, and does not leave a trace behind.
The only trace he left behind is my dutiful wife.
This is when I look at my father properly. And I see what his face is saying. And I lay one hand against his cheek. Don't, Papa. She was raised like this. We are not all that strong. She has so much more to lose. He holds her.
She has nothing left to lose.
And yet everything.
What was the name of the master?
Bersha.
Bersha?
I never heard of his name before, so that's my first time hearing that.
I am going to get Tifari to roll a history check.
Oh yeah,
Where are you,
Tafari's
Tafari?
history checks are
Yeah,
are high, aren't
Tafari
they?
knows
Yeah,
a
they're
thing or
pretty
two
good,
about
to be
magic.
honest. Oh, fuck.
Natural
Okay.
fucking 20!
Natural 20. There we
The
go.
dice have
The
Immediately
dice
spoken.
said
noticed.
so. The dice have spoken. On the name of Bersha. Tifari. Sorry if it's up. Bersha? How do you spell that?
Well, you start with a B.
It's
and
in
then
my
there's
head.
A with like a little.
A
No,
R
there is definitely not.
S-H-A.
Nope.
He's a bear for real. He's a real life bear. Shut up.
Bairseach, and there's a little thing on the top that makes him fancy.
Do we have those?
I thought that was Bersic. I know that
Local
name.
accent. What?
Bear siege?
He was one of the people that was in contact with my mentor and tormentor.
Yes. I am fully aware. That's what I've been trying to tell you for a while.
You never told. Oh my gosh! Wow.
No, as in...
No, Sykes, because whenever I trust you with information, you need random strangers posing as my dad. Happened to be my dad. Could have not been my dad. But
Would
need
you rather
people
I
into our
just
camp.
kill all the possible informants that I come across?
No, but you talk to us. Anyway.
We'll discuss that later, Sykes.
There's a slight smile on Frederick's face as he watches this bickering go.
There was almost a chance that he wasn't here.
Dude, I did that.
He attacked me in the middle of the street. Well, not attacked me. But yeah.
Just like you and your brother. Tafari. Bersha did more than just be in contact. He conducted research. Don't know. And then you see wheels begin to turn in his head. So you start seeing Tafari begin to put two and two together.
Wheel fire.
Wheel fiery. I
frightening
think I do not know why Nishcha wanted to need this research. Or wanted this research. I do not know why. But he has research with how to extract magic essence of living creatures.
Well, that answers a couple questions.
That explains the spell.
Wonderful.
Where would he be?
Nishta? We know where Nishta is. He's in the capital. Capital Fall.
Safe while other people do his bidding.
As he has always done.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Hey.
What does Bersha or Bershia or whatever? What does it look like?
Yeah, I really didn't also I really never got his name either.
Well,
Just called him the master, that was easier.
What does he look like?
Like a demanding old fart. That's what they all look like.
one of those old men. Oh,
Just
great. Lovely.
want to know if I've seen him before, because if he's also at the capital with Manus.
Bersha is a human with grey hair, blue eyes, this beard that sticks on the end of his chin. Unfortunately, not a bent individual, actually quite a tall individual. Demanding, imposing. The one you do not...
Hey, Edward.
Yes, tell me.
The guy I saw in the alleyway before we headed out, did you say he had blue eyes?
Nope.
No,
green.
green.
Green. Okay,
Green.
that's what I was thinking. I was trying to make sure. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh, that's too dirty a job for him.
What?
Up.
Alright, that was all. Actually-
So,
Can I see if I've ever seen anyone matching that description before?
You can try.
I will roll a disadvantage. 'cause
No,
I'm
you don't need
sure
to. You don't need to roll on disadvantage. Just the DC is fucking high for you.
if it's over 20, I don't think I could do it.
It will be over 20.
Then yeah, I'd
You're-
have
you're-
to either roll a
you are-
20 or
You will,
Well,
you
I
are
can
basically.
try.
You can
Oh,
try.
no.
You can always try.
I
You're
forgot
basically.
there's no critting on a skill, so even if I roll 20, it wouldn't work. 'cause I
Well,
have
if you
zero
if you
plus-
roll a natural 20,
asshole.
there is still a chance that you might know something.
Okay.
But basically, you can DC about 25.
Oh yeah, so I'd have to roll a natural 20, otherwise it's gonna be a -1 even. So bam. Yep. Nope. That's a one.
That's a one total. Yeah. Yeah. So no,
Yeah.
you wouldn't know anything.
Nah.
It's
never heard of
just
him.
it's
Never
just
seen
it's just
him.
simply because of your environment and who you've been in contact with. It was he wouldn't have even come into your frame of reference.
I might need a picture of him later, so if we come across him, we'll know. Well, I guess Janae or Frederick, you guys would be able to know if we came across him, but
I would be
Just
able to
in case-
recognize that stink anywhere.
okay.
Oh my
I just figured
God.
just
Well,
in case one of us
Like
meets
fish
him
left in the
without
sun.
you guys nearby, so
well,
we could at least
mind
get an
if I
idea.
pitch in?
Yeah.
All right. If I remember correctly, which actually, yeah, I remember very correctly. My daughter, naive as she is, well, once was before becoming a cynic of life and, well, she's always been a cynic, but a little bit more naive. Cynthil. She was once part of a mage's tower. Well, yeah, she was part of it. I don't know what happened between her and the mage's tower, but from what little she told me, she says she doesn't agree with their ideologies and set her off, and apparently she got an apprentice. This is 60 to 70 years ago type of knowledge. I don't know. I'm not sure where she's at or where her apprentice is, but my daughter could definitely shed light. She's the oldest
And
What
if,
was her name?
of my children.
if we are able to find your child, then maybe we can help. We can help.
Yeah, but only
Well-
clues and potential answers we may get is going to die out shadow.
Well,
Indeed.
Find clues.
then
Well,
we'd
and
Kurt's
better
all-
go.
Kurt's all
Uh,
packed up.
before we
Head
go,
out whenever.
I suppose the introduction's a little bit late, but formal introductions. Scarlet Guard. I am Frederick, and Shania is my daughter. Who are you all?
I'm Sykes. Sykes
Are you-
Brillo.
Ah.
I remember.
If you've ever heard of the Brillo farm?
You know, I have.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you were one of the suppliers for food to the tower.
Oh,
I remember.
makes Sykes blush a little. No, just kidding.
And he looks to you, Illyria. And your name, lady?
Well, Janae, I assume that your father's not discriminatory against races.
Well, he has one or two things to say about gnolls, but that's about that.
Alright, well. She pulls down her hood, fully revealing everything. I am Illyria Rikus, a minor noble, part of a minor noble family.
You can
I'm not
see.
sure if you heard of I'm not sure if you could. Well, I'm not sure if you heard of my mother, the Lady of the Falcons.
I'm afraid not. I do not come from this area. There is a. You can see he is trying to be polite. Passive insight from you guys, please.
Oh, mine is a
9.
fucking
Yeah,
17.
11.
17. Lyra,
13.
no. So I think Farrell, you're the only one that would notice this. He suppresses the shock of the visage of Illyria. The rest of you, he's doing a damn good job at not making any comment. Pleasure to meet you, Illyria. The two large ones. Your names? Pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to meet you. I am Frederick. Friends of Janai.
Farrell, I come from a small community in the hegemony out in the woods of the Gloaming Forest. But yeah, you probably wouldn't have heard of us.
No, I wasn't aware there were any Furbolg forts in the Gloaming Forest. Well, I will be keeping that to myself so that the master doesn't know.
I appreciate that. We kind of, us value that privacy.
They're actually not too far out from the forest from my farm.
I
Then
will be
again, my
keeping. I
farm
will,
is fairly close to the Gloaming Forest.
so long as I do not know the location,
Yeah. Sorry.
I will not say anything more. The one who is looking
We
at me
always
as
get
though he wants to
turned
murder
around.
me.
Sorry?
Oh, to far.
No, Atlas.
Oh.
He's been shooting daggers since the start.
Atlas is just quiet for a bit. And he's like, well, since we're traveling under... we've been traveling under fake names for a bit. You and me both. I am Billy Bob. When we're in the city, I go by my
What?
artist name of Atlas. But,
Oh.
yeah.
Then I will ask you. Suppose I'll call you a giant for human. I will ask you, what would you like me to call you?
Well, you can call me Billy Bob, but as soon as I get to, as we're getting to civilization and I gotta sell the personality, it's Atlas. Strictly Atlas.
Is it
Thank you for your trust.
or Bob or Billy Bob or we do Bob Billy?
And the
Well,
last,
I've got
there
two
is-
brothers, Bill and Bob. So
Bill and Bob's Great Adventure.
either Billy or Bob, they're just weird to me. Just Billy Bob. The quicker you can say it, the better too.
Yeah, but
there is
BB.
a
Bill.
BB. There is
Bobby
a, he looks
Bobby
lastly
Bill.
at
Yeah.
he looks lastly at Frederick looks lastly at Tefari, and there is this definite awkwardness as Frederick is desperately trying not to fall into the same subservient servitude role that he has performed all his life. When he recognizes the robe and cuts of cloth and the accoutrements of one who would call himself a wizard or a mage, and the name of the one who clearly able to cast magic. Tefari just simply says, Tefari. Tefari. I will help you out on your journeys, Brother God, as much as I can.
And
Thank you.
yeah, thanks. And to let you know, we do plan on eventually going back to Fall. So if you want to come with us the whole way to when we come back home, but we have some stuff to take care of here though.
Of course, I understand. I will be here to help you out as much as I can and as much as I am able to.
Mm-hmm.
So,
By the way, you fight really well, and I'll probably say that to him when we're in the cart on the way. But oh, and I'll need that map back.
of course, he pulls out the
Oh,
map
yeah.
and hands it to you.
I take the map and I start looking at it again, and I just say, right as I kind of take it back and look at it, because I'm kind of now looking to make sure we're going the right way again. I kind of just look up at him, hiding my mouth behind the map, like the home improvement thing, where I'm just like, I look at him and I was like, by the way, you're great, you're a pretty good fighter. You handled yourself pretty well on that sandworm.
Well, I had to train that one. Just gesturing back to Janai. And that's where
Did well.
you all.
No,
Yeah. Did you want to say? Do you want to say something else before you guys gathered together to head off?
Yeah, one more thing, just a little bit. She literally looks at Janai and Frederick and says, well, since I saw both of you fall, I do think I want to have a little duel with you in the future. Sorry, it's my little competitive spirit as a city watch.
Of course, I've been most delighted.
I'm not sure if I could take on Sinead, though.
I really wouldn't try if I were you.
We won't until we see.
I'll be ready to
Maybe
heal
you
the
could.
loser.
With that, you all gather your stuff together. Bundle into the carts as much as you can, and head off down the road towards the home of Illyria. Just before we continue, I need from you all now, just except for Janai, because resistance to fire, a Constitution saving throw, please.
Unsave. Ugh.
Yeah, we're
This is
gonna
a
be
straight
going
roll
from
for
one
me now.
emotional thing to another emotional thing.
Yeah.
Dang it!
All
No.
the feelings.
Oh
Oh
man. Oh.
Let me
I
let me
assume
go
a
back. Let me go back.
12.
Terrible.
Let me go back to
I
my
assume a 12
notes.
Oh,
would
alright,
Here we
terrible.
go. Yeah, 12. So who got a 12?
Me.
Oh, you're good.
Oh, yay!
Yeah, 12 was the DC.
Grr.
It's Tefari. Okay, so
No.
apart from Illyria, so Atlas, Sykes, Farrell, and
Those aren't
Tefari,
even-
all of you
Ugh.
gained 1 exhaustion point. It's -1. It's
Yay.
-1 to your things, but it could be better.
Now that
No,
you're
that's
keeping
the
track.
thing.
Illyria
Would be
would just
better.
look at
I will
everyone
delete
except
mine.
Janae and Frederick and said, "Come on, you guys! I thought you could be
It's-
better by
It's
the
the
heat by
heat.
now."
It's the heat.
Can your ranger
I-
help with any of this?
I'm not
Ah.
used. I'm not
Hang
used to
on.
being in this land.
Oh, I
Ocean,
should have
so-
gotten sleeves. My arms are so burned.
Ugh.
You should have gotten sleeves. Oh, wonderful. What a complaint to have. You should have gotten sleeves. So, Sykes, you are now
Does this
exhaustion
heat
2.
count as? Does this heat count as difficult terrain?
Atlas is
No.
just full crap now.
No.
No, it
It's
doesn't.
difficult terrain in a different sense.
So, who have I
It's
done? I've done
hazardous terrain
Atlas,
instead of difficult.
Sykes, Farrell. You still need to have exhaustion.
Yep.
And then
I'm keeping an eye out
I've
for
done
water,
Tefari.
natural
Okay, so
water.
I mean, if you forgot to give me the exhaustion, I'd be totally.
I
fine
am
with
not
that.
going to be doing that.
By the way, if I have like a spell save DC, is like if I'm casting something and they have to save, does that also get affected by exhaustion?
It does. It does.
Ah, dang it.
Your spell
Yes,
CC,
terrible.
your spell DCs also drop by the exhaustion levels you have. So
I kind of figured.
Uh,
okay.
all of you guys are gained 1 exhaustion point. So Sykes, you are at now exhaustion 2, and the rest of you are at 1. So, and with that, we're going to take a break here now as we go off to get tea, etc. And we will be going into somebody else's backstory now as
Yay.
well. So it's been a while, but we're finally there.
Been a while.
Been a while.
Hey, there it is. But I'm gonna take a break here now for about 10 to 15 minutes while I go and grab some tea. Make sure that the fire in my living room hasn't burned out, and yeah, that's it.
Or done the opposite and
Good plan.
burned the living room down.
I'm pretty sure I would have
Figure-
noticed.
What would have been cozier?
I'm pretty
It
sure I
would
would have
work.
noticed. So yeah, guys, don't go away as we descend into Illyria's backstory and what horrible stuff I will be torturing them with here in the moment. So, see you in a bit, guys.
My hair was in my food.
Oh, for fuck's sake, jeez.
Yeah!
Yes. I was sad that I wasn't the one that was gonna do it, but then someone else did it. Thank you, Lydia.
Apparently, folks, Janae has hair in her food.
I was
Hi,
trying
guys.
to think of something.
It
Yeah.
really was though.
Hi guys. Yeah. Hi guys. Yeah. Well, welcome back to some more Dungeons and Dragons.
That is
That
amazing.
wow. Yeah. Timing. The timing on that
That's
was
probably the
perfect.
best
Yeah.
we've
Welcome
ever
back to
had.
some Dungeons and Dragons, where our 6 heroes are journeying to Dial Chada after some interesting conversations, interesting what's the word? Encounters with some sandworms and giant scorpions and things like that, and the revelation that their guide is actually Janai's father. So yeah, that's a thing that happens. But they are now almost all at Dial Chada, where Illyria hails from. So, with that, we are going to dive into that moment where the 6 of you finally begin to see on the horizon what appears to be a not highly developed but a decent city beginning to appear. You see what appears to be a sort of half stone, half palisade wall that rises up out of the horizon as you approach. And as you approach, you see these tall palisade doors that are wide open and very welcoming.
Ooh.
Illyria, or rather
Yo.
River, could you describe for me what would be the first thing that you all see?
Well, as we enter into the city and whatnot, the usual whatnots. We want to get one of many. As we enter into the city, it is very apparent that architecture it is vastly different from Vitian and what is it, Chen, right? Where you came from?
Chen, yes, Chen.
Yeah, Chen and like some places. But buildings are kind of Roman-esque. Like
that's cool.
Roman-esque, there's like
marble.
Yeah, marble, stone, wood, and of course, I'm not going to get to the damage just yet because Mr. GM is going to do that job for me. And they're essentially imagine like a gate, and then as the gate opens, you go straight into the city. There's no like what Vitian has. You have was it the inner wall and then the outer wall? If I remember correctly.
Of Dial Chadar?
No, not Dial Chadar. Vitian.
Oh, Vitian. Yes, you had the outer wall, and then a massive space between the outer wall and the city, which was just all fields, and then the city in the center. Here, this is something else.
Yes. From the looks of it, it doesn't require any rolls, but from the looks of it, it was still developing. You could see like one or a couple of supposed construction sites.
Mm-hmm.
So this was a developing place.
It was indeed. It was indeed a developing place, and you can see buildings that are partially in development and partially formed. And as you walk through the city, there are lots of intact buildings here. Everywhere you see intact buildings. As you're walking down this main thoroughfare, you see what appears to be a general goods store. You see, as you continue to walk down this city, you also see what appears to be a tavern. And another place you can see what appears to be a smithy. That's the word I wanted. A smithy. Very quickly, you all begin to realize there is something off. As you enter, where's my sound? As you enter the city, it's quiet. It's very quiet.
Where's all the people?
There are no people. You do not come across anybody as you are walking in.
But all the buildings are still like intact.
At least that's there. We were told there was nothing at all.
Yeah. I honestly thought there was going to be like a crater or something.
No, that's not what happened.
What happened?
I could only make an educated guess. The reason people are told it's no longer here is to prevent them from investigating.
Investigating
It's just assumed there is nothing here.
Sykes is immediately going to go into his meditative state and for a minute.
Sure.
Okay.
You begin to meditate, and you listen out, and you sort of, it's almost like the world becomes much louder around you. You hear the wind whistling through the buildings. You hear winds rattling through unlatched what they're called, not blinds, what they're called, hatches, windows,
Hatches?
window hatches.
Yeah.
You hear that whistling. You also hear wind whistling around bricks and stone and mortar. You hear quite a lot of just sound of desolation. There is nothing here that you pick up.
I don't even sense like anything large because I knew I wouldn't be able to sense like medium-sized creatures, but
You don't sense
there's
anything large. no.
nothing. Okay.
It just kind of stare at Illyria.
I don't
You
hear
can see Illyria's hands as she's like driving the car. You can see her like tightly holding her reins while she's looking around.
Do you know where your house is, Illyria? I mean,
That I do.
I guess I should have assumed you knew where your house was. Whoops.
And Illyria is there is. Actually, Illyria, could you please roll for me a what would be the best one of this? You should roll me a saving throw. I'll let you
Would
choose
it be
either
Constitution?
No. This will not be Constitution. This would either be Wisdom or Charisma, or
Going for wisdom.
or Intelligence. One of those three.
Natural fucking one.
Natural one. There it is. With the natural one. Illyria, it's difficult to concentrate on anything else except memory. There is, as you are walking through this desolate city, you can't help but start hearing the screams and cries of the city around you. Sounds of battle, the clash of swords, smell of smoke and fire, and that rancid smell that you get from burning flesh, as well as also that spicy scent of otherworldly creatures. It's difficult to concentrate on anything else except just to hold on to the reins and keep going.
I assume that I guess someone rolled for it. I don't know.
Well, Farrell would notice that Illyria is not doing well.
Because I am deliberately watching Illyria, so...
Okay,
Yeah.
sure. Well, we can say that
Yeah.
you're deliberately watching Illyria, so in that case, yes, you would absolutely see that Illyria is not doing well at all.
Mm-hmm. If I'm sitting next to Illyria, I just kind of like wrap one of my arms around her, just to kind of hold her steady.
Sure, we can. You can say that you're sitting beside Illyria. That's fine.
What? Just memories. That's all. I'll be fine.
I'm gonna go around and see if I can see any tracks, anything. See if
Sure.
there's any sign of life before recent.
Roll me a survival check.
-22.
22. Plus 7, even with a -2. Jeez. From where you are, yours are the only tracks.
I'm gonna keep an eye out just in case.
Yep.
See if there's any sign of anything. Like I'm just looking for anything.
Mhm.
As we kind of
It's-
walk through it.
It's fine, Farrell. It's just memories. Don't go away. Don't just go away.
Well, some memories can really hurt. So,
Don't
and
just
those
go
things,
away.
those can't be healed easy.
I just gotta get to my house. That's all that matters.
You head through this city. It is eerily quiet. You do not see, hear, or smell the sound or smell of any living creature. It is like this place. This place could be the idea of a ghost town. And you travel around along the road, and there's kind of weird. Occasionally the cart just seems to bump against something. You look down. Doesn't seem to be anything there, so probably just a slight defect in the wheel.
I'm gonna keep
Something
looking
else-
down, waiting for the bump.
Something else that Sykes you would notice, because you're the one keeping out for it. There's no destruction. This place,
Everything is-
from what
yeah.
you can gather, from what you've been told, this place should have ruins. This place should have rubble. This place should have bodies littering the streets, or at least skeletons. Seems clean.
Did you say we passed a blacksmith? Or there was a blacksmith spot?
Yeah, you did.
I'm gonna run to that quick.
You head over to the blacksmith. It's open. You see in the this place is quite a sheltered place, and it's now quite nicely built. Instead of it being open, it's actually a building. And as you enter the building, you seem to stumble over something, but as you look around, it's like, nothing there. You probably tripped over your own feet. And against one wall, you see what appears to be the smithy, where iron and whatnot gets thrown into it in order to melt down. It's unlit right now. You also see what appears to be a barrel with bars of metal that are just stored into it, looking like swords that are going to be either in the process of being made or are have been made and have just been put there just for storage. You also see in another spot where wood is held. This is a smithy that
this is creepy.
looks like this is a smithy looks like it's being looks like it
used for
should be in
days, but-
use.
Yeah.
But there's nobody here, and the fire isn't lit.
Are there any tools here?
Yeah, there are tools.
Can I take some blacksmithy tools?
You go to take them, but for some reason you can't seem to. It's like you pick it up,
Yeah.
but for some reason you just. It's frustrating. It's like you're grabbing something, but it keeps falling out of your hand.
I try to pick up other things.
What would you like to pick up?
Iron bars, I guess. Weapons,
Sure,
if there's
You see
something with a friction, something with force that I could pick up.
There's the barrel of in process swords.
Yeah, I'll pick up a bunch of swords.
So you reach in, you grab what appears to be a sword, and as you pull it out, you look at it, and it's definitely in the process of becoming a sword. The edge is
fall out of my hand.
It doesn't fall out of your hand. No, the edge is well, there is no edge because it's still being made.
Okay, I
but
put
it
the sword
looks like a
back
sword.
in then.
You put
Why
it,
is
you,
the
you put it back in.
tools slipping out though? I'm gonna try picking up the tools again.
Sykes, roll for me an investigation check, please.
Yeah. Well, 11. Oh yeah, -2.
You don't seem to notice anything, to be honest.
Guys, it's so weird. I'll run out.
You run out. They've headed off down the road a little bit further, and you
I'll
yell out,
fall,
"Guys,
run
this is!"
down.
Oh no, we would
Oh,
have
no,
stopped
no,
the car
no.
at the moment the dumbass running.
But
Yeah.
oh, you're gonna stop the cut. Fine, that's fine.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
either way, you hear Sykes yell out, and you hear him perfectly clearly, a little bit of distance away.
Like, there's
Um,
absolute. Wait, is there no wind?
Oh, there's wind.
Oh yeah. I guess you did tell me earlier there was wind. I was like,
There is wind,
wait. This. Okay.
but there's just like
I was about to
his
say
that,
we have
apart from the sound of sand and wind,
yeah.
his shout and you guys moving through the street is the only sounds that appear to be being made.
Since I'm starting to get thoroughly concerned and creeped out, I just close my eyes and raise my hand to the sky and, well, feel the energies around me, and I'm casting Detect Magic.
You're casting Detect Magic.
Ooh.
Cool.
I forgot, I do have Detect Magic, so I could have actually checked to see if the swords were magical. Yeah.
The sense of nature comes to you, and it's as though the mother is speaking to you and saying, and keeping your eyes open to you. Janai's weapons light up, or Janai immediately becomes, well, she herself in total doesn't quite become a thing, but her stuff becomes radiant. Frederick actually has two things that become lit up.
Oh.
One of them is the hat that he has now on top of his head, as well as also an amulet that he's as well as also an amulet around his neck, plus all the other items that you guys have upon you as well. I need to just double check something.
While you're checking, I just kind of yell, guys, things I pick up keep just slipping out of my hand. It's really weird. Like, I don't have butterfingers.
You should work out more.
No, that's not it. That's not it.
If you need help carrying something, just ask Atlas.
Okay,
Yeah,
Alice, you want
I'll
to try
come
lifting
over.
this?
Yeah, sure.
Actually, I'm
Head
good at
over.
carrying stuff too, even though not strong.
Try lifting up these tools.
All right. That should be easy enough. No, let's try
I'll
lifting
throw
up
'em
those
into
tools.
You go to lift up the tools, and it's weird. Like, they are definitely there. You're seeing them. You're able to interact with them, but they just, for some reason, they just keep moving out of your grasp, like just moving away from you. Kind of weird.
Very slippery. Strange.
Yeah, I mean, I pick up the sword and this is fine, but like, I don't know.
Okay, Farrell. So I
Mhm.
did have to just double check one thing.
Yeah.
So apart from the items around you, the road lights up. The buildings around you light up effectively.
Oh,
Within 30 feet of you, it is literally as though you are walking on magic.
So something is very wrong with this place.
What do you mean?
Everything has been touched by magic.
everything?
Everything. It's almost blinding
Can I
how
jump off
much.
the cart and close my eyes and feel the floor?
Sure, you jump off the cart and close your eyes and feel the floor. It feels like dirt and sand.
I keep going until I feel something other than dirt and sand.
Let's roll a survival check for me.
Oh, what school of magic is it? 'Cause I
Bad
forgot.
at
I also get to learn that
those.
too.
I am
Oh.
extra bad at those.
Oh.
That's fine. It was more of a case of what you would run into rather than specifically searching for something. So Farrell, where is that spell? The School of Magic is illusion.
Yeah, everything here is.
So Shania,
Hmm.
you've got your eyes closed and you're moving forwards and problem with moving forward and having your eyes closed is you can't see where you're going or what you're going to be bumping into. So you end up bumping into a wall. And just like there's this sudden bump over your head. It's like, ah, shit. You look up and there's the wall of just a domicile here, just a regular old.
I turn around to the
home.
cart and go, "This one's really here."
But your hand also does strike something. It strikes something that's smooth and curved.
Smooth and curved, like wooden or metallic or.
There's things.
Do you open your
either
eyes and have a look?
Hidden.
I peek, but then I close them again. I peek it again, and I close them again.
You peek it closer, peek it closer, peek it close. Yeah, you've got a stone.
Neat.
Looks like a stone.
Does it feel like stone?
Roll a nature check.
Okay. Check for rock.
All right. Well,
Found the nature's rock.
Well,
any
what's
other
your
check will do.
what's
Anything else.
your what's your bonus for investigation?
My investigation bonus. Let me take a look. Is a 0.
Okay, so it wouldn't make any difference. It was either
No,
investigation or nature. It's kind of a weirdly shaped rock, but it looks like a rock.
Yeah. Fucking weird rock.
But it's
You and your
strange.
rocks. Is this one talking to you too?
Nope.
It's weird because the shape it's a curved shape. It's like the rock could almost be like a boomerang.
Oh, I was thinking like spherical. I'm like, is it actually a skull? Like,
No, it's
That's
not.
what we're all thinking.
It's not spherical. No, it's not spherical, but it is curved.
yeah.
Janae,
Kinda
ask
weird.
your friend if he knows what's going on.
Your friend, whose friend?
The rock.
I'm going to walk up to Sykes. I'm gonna give him a noogie and I'm saying, I don't know what you're talking about.
Fine. I don't. What? I must be going insane.
I hand him the rock.
Me?
Yeah, just to shut you up. It doesn't take a genius to know that I don't want my dad to know I've got voices in my brain.
You give me the rock.
Yeah.
That rock.
Not my rock.
That's the
new
one I'm
rock.
talking about.
The new one.
Yeah. The shiny,
well.
the smooth one that's like a
Okay.
boomerang.
The
Alright.
boomerang shaped one.
I thought
You're
you were
not
giving
getting
me
the special rock. I don't trust you.
Well, that's what I was asking. I was like, really?
No.
Oh yeah, so
Okay.
for the guys just watching at home, yeah, Shania has a special rock that talks to
I
her.
do.
Lilo, that's just FYI, that's literally what she has. They picked it up way back
She's
when,
literally like,
way back when in the Gloaming Forest in the Hegemony of Fall. So yeah, and
Ancient
it
Beast, voices in my head. Good fun.
good
Can you
fun.
hand me this boomerang
Curved
rock?
rock.
I guess I'll
Yeah.
take a look at it.
Yeah.
All right, roll. Okay, so Sykes, I'll give you. Actually, I do need you to roll investigation for this because that is exactly what this
Okay,
requires.
investigation is better than what I thought you were gonna say. That is a 19.
Better.
This rock is not a rock. It is a sand-blown rib bone
The-
from a humanoid.
Sand blown. So this plate.
You're in the desert, dude.
No, I know. I'm trying to think of. Sykes also
See?
has just a tenant. He's trying to think of the reason why he's like, because.
This is a rib bone.
So
It's like as soon as you get it, as soon as Shanae
There-
shoves it into your hand, you immediately see that this is a rib bone. Although it's got like this, it's like that there is a
it's
superimposed.
clean instead of rough.
Well, it's clean because it has been blown
Yeah.
through years and years and years of sand.
It's not like rotted
But
or
no. Well, it's
degraded.
bone. It's bone, and it's been apparently
Well,
it's been
yeah.
out. It's been out in the open. That's the only way Janai was able to pick it up. But like you see immediately that it's a bone, a rib bone. But it has like this superimposed terrain over the top of it. Like you're seeing as though you're seeing like a layered image, where you see the
Ow.
thing underneath, and then you see this image over the top of it.
I'm gonna try to figure out what the image is.
It looks like so.
rock. It's a
It looks.
fucking
It
rock.
looks. The image is.
Oh, I
Image
see
looks
what
like
you mean.
rock. The image looks like a curved
Yeah.
rock.
Got it.
Does anyone have any way of dispelling magic?
I mean, I'm gonna
Looks at
try to look for
Tefari.
Look
more
at
of
Tefari.
I'm gonna try and
Who
look for
doesn't?
more of these on the ground.
Lyria, do you have any idea why this might all be illusions?
Oh. Covering it up? My memory from when that battle happened, just chaos, destruction, smoke screens. Hold on. Trying to. It's just a battlefield, death. It shouldn't be like this.
Farrell?
Yeah.
Your passive perception is 17, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sykes, your passive perception is 16?
Yes.
Illyria, you wouldn't see this because your head is bloody hurting and you're too distracted. Baron Sykes, you see an individual. A little ways down the street. They've just emerged from the building and are... they've sort of got their arms crossed and leaning against the wall. Leaning against the door jamb, looking at you all. And the there's like this porch of porch terrace that is covering the doorway, casting a bit of shade.
How far away is he?
He's about 30 to 40 feet away.
He's the only one
I
here we've seen
waved
so
to
far.
them, just
Hunter's
like-
mark.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
You know, people know when they're being hunters marked.
It's just so subtle.
That's
Like,
fair.
That's very aggressive.
Right, you move up to get in range and immediately cast Hunter's
It's
Mark.
a 90-foot range.
Sure.
You said 30 feet. So
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Sure. Okay.
yeah. I don't move. I just Hunter's mark. And
There's a slight
my
reaction
eyes go
from there's a reaction from him, and he was going to raise his hand before there's a reaction of you casting Hunter's Mark on him.
what happened here? As I say it now, everybody else would know. How
We're
I'm
all
talking
on a
to.
swivel now, yeah.
Yeah. All of you
What?
look at Sykes, and you see Sykes is eyeballing somebody, and you look in the direction you
If
see. You all
they
see this
look at
individual.
me, normally when the Hunter's mark, you know, when I use it, my orange eyes, there's like a mix of orange and black. No.
Oh.
There's
Hey,
a
Goopy.
slight sort of swirl of orange and black with Sykes around now. You all look and you see he comes into the light. Steps into the light to quote a book. And Lord of the Rings, I was trying to remember which one it was.
Yeah.
I was trying to
Quote a
remember
book
a book. I know. It's quote
Yeah,
a book.
just a book.
A book. I'm just gonna quote a book.
with pages.
That's it. But with pages, yes. Seems somewhat dishevelled. A little bit dishevelled. So he's not really been taking care of himself so much. But you can see that there is at least a little bit of refinery on him. You see a purple waistcoat, this sort of yellow, very, very light yellow patterned trousers, and shoes definitely designed for being in a desert. And you also see what appears to be this sort of cowl around his face and head as well, to protect from the sun, and like you all have as well, for protecting against the sun and sand. And he appears to be sort of the equivalent of mid-40s elf. The equivalent. So probably in his sort of mid 400 to 500s, shall we say.
He looks like me.
He looks around about the same age as Sykes.
I just call out to him as like, "Are you real?"
I am real. This is my place. And welcome to my home. I have
What?
not had
Illyria
visitors
recognize?
in a long time. Illyria, no. You do not need to roll. You do not recognize this person.
Okay, got you. I got you.
Welcome. I am the mayor of this town.
Mayor of what?
The
It's
mayor.
abandoned.
Well, I am the only one here, so therefore I am mayor.
You ain't no mayor.
All right. If this man wants to be mayor and there's nobody around, I mean, I know other people. Just towards
I'm
Tafari.
just saying he ain't no mayor.
All right. Well, who?
Plus, I don't recognize him either.
All right.
Uh,
Do you got a name, Mr. Mayor? Maybe not mayor.
You may call me Thisk.
All
how
right.
long have you been here for?
I have been here quite some time. A little
50
while.
years?
No, not that long.
Okay, so
What
not
brought you here?
long at all.
I was wandering the world, and I came across this place, and solitude really is preferred by myself and those of my kind. So I stayed here. An entire city to myself.
And you've never noticed anything odd about it?
Not particularly. Don't worry about it. I need you all now to roll me wisdom saving throw, please.
Yeah, this guy is.
I was about to ask questions.
He's not within 5 feet of me, right?
Wisdom save.
No,
Nope.
he is not.
That's a
Nice
shame.
no, he's seen strangers and he's staying out of rage. So no, he is not within rage. Excuse me a moment while I just look up the DC I am looking for. Well, fuck. Tefari, I just need to roll for Tefari, and I need to roll for somebody else.
Yeah.
No, that's wrong tab. Wrong tab. Damn it.
Oh yeah, you also need to
Fuck.
roll for Frederick too.
Yeah, I need to roll for Frederick. Yeah. Wisdom
Hopefully
saving
he has
throw
a good
from
will.
Tefari. Oh no, it was wisdom saving throw, so 13, and where are you? Oh yeah, I've still got him named on the Frego pile. He changed his name back to Frederick. Wisdom saving throw for him. Oh, definitely
boy.
no. There we go, Frederick. So, Illyria, Shania, Atlas, and Tefari. Yeah, you don't need to worry about it. It'll be fine. Sykes and Farrell. You feel this wash of sense that just settles upon your brains and begins to sort of try and sort of worm its way into your mind before you realize what's happening, and just with your own realization of no, there's still something else going on, you flick it from your head, you flick it from your brains.
I just stare at him like, you have a darkness. You're here. You've been here for 50 years.
I have not been here for 50 years.
You're one of them.
One of whom?
Insight.
Go for it. Roll me insight.
I'm not even gonna insight. I take my
Yeah.
bow out.
It's up
Okay.
Bonus action aim.
Okay.
Fire.
All right. Can I have the? I need to.
Sykes
So
isn't playing.
Sykes is not
my
playing.
insight's terrible.
Right,
Doesn't
Sykes.
matter, but...
Yeah, just doesn't matter. Roll your Sykes. Roll your attack, and I need initiative from everybody now, please.
Okay, so let me roll that initiative first.
Re-rolling
Alright.
that. No, never mind. I'll keep adding that one.
So, there we go. There we go. It's it was.
That's a 19 to hit.
That's 19 to hit. Where's my fella? That does hit. So let me roll initiative for Tafari and Frederick.
Oh boy. If this is exactly what I think it is, then this is gonna be interesting.
Mhm.
So, where are we? Who?
I
Right,
think it
you've all
is what
you've all
you
got.
think it is.
I've
You
never
think you
fought
think-
one before, but I've had dealings with one.
So you think it's what it is? Okay.
Possibly, I don't know.
All right. So,
I'm scared.
okay.
So if it
So
matters, I did
so
13 points of damage.
it does matter.
On a
Thank you
one.
for that. For 13 points of damage, and that is where we are going
Oh,
to.
I technically have a
haven't rolled
second
it.
shot because I have 2 shots with this.
Yep, go for it.
So
Roll
I
your
do
roll me
a
a second.
So, this
Fuck's
is no
sake.
advantage though.
Really? Why do I
Oh,
always
oh.
roll fucking low on my
I
thing?
thought that was
That's a
Neil that rolled the
13.
one.
No, that was my initiative. That was the initiative
Yeah.
of the fella. No, 13 does not hit.
Okay. So I hit the first shot, which is the more important shot,
Mm-hmm.
but I missed the second one.
And I need to change. I was not expecting this, so the map isn't quite ready yet. Apologies. So a little bit of theatre of mind before we go into before I come
Wait,
back
you
next week
didn't
with an actual map.
expect Sykes to shoot first,
Oh.
ask questions later? What?
No, I expected Sykes to shoot first, next ask questions later. I didn't expect to go this quickly.
Hmm.
That's all.
He's a fast shooter.
He's
Well-
a suspicious individual.
Failing
Yes.
against magic, that is kind of an aggressive thing that he did to us. So, Or-
It's
I mean,
not
maybe not aggressive.
It
It's
doesn't
not
help that I
aggressive.
cast Hunter's Mark on
Yeah,
him, but
yeah,
at the
it's not
same time,
no.
aggressive.
I mean,
But it's
the
To be honest,
reason I
the-
cast
inclusive.
Hunter's Mark on him was because he's the only person here, and we heard there was no one here.
to be honest, the aggression came from Sykes, not from
It
him.
did.
that is
first.
true. Yeah,
So-
the initial aggression was
He
Sykes.
wasn't being aggressive,
Yeah.
but
Well,
Him
just-
trying to
news?
control me and do something to me means bad news.
despite that, Janai, you are first up in the initiative, and Sykes,
Alright.
you are next.
So, when we apparently failed that save, like what do I believe about this man?
You believe that this guy has he's been living here for a few times. He's been wandering around the place, and there's nothing to worry about. So I mean, this dude is
And then
perfectly
Sykes
innocent.
shot him.
Oh,
You believe that he's perfectly innocent.
just
and
in
it's-
case, because I don't know if it's anything, if he's doing anything magical, I did hit him. If there's any concentration checks or anything, but I won't. That was just something I thought of.
It's actually a very
It's
good
a good
thoughts. Thank
question,
you.
yes.
Well, actually, would he do that? Yeah, he would. Actually, he would do this. So when you struck him, he casts up his hand, and it's like a shimmering wall just suddenly appears in front of him.
I guess.
I didn't say cast shield.
Oh,
No, I didn't say that. But I did say a shimmering wall does appear in
Okay.
front of him, and your arrow still pierces through it, and he still takes damage from it, but for some reason the arrow just seems to slow down very slightly, forcing meaning that the arrow didn't quite do as much damage as you thought it would.
All right.
But does he need to make a concentration check or no?
No.
Oh, okay.
Or would he? Hang on a minute. Actually, I need to double check this.
Oh.
Actually, I generally do need to need to check this.
Maybe.
There's a lot of weird magic happening, so it's like, yeah, it makes sense that these things need to be checked a lot.
Fantasy
Sykes
Grounds
does
is
understand how
okay.
magic
Fantasy Grounds
works,
just
so-
crashed.
No.
Yeah, sorry, no, not Fantasy
No.
Grounds. Sorry, Sirenscape just crashed. That's
No.
the reason why that's the reason why the music suddenly just went.
I shot him
went
so
bye-bye.
hard I can't slow the
Yeah,
music.
you killed the orchestra, Neil.
Why are you always gonna shoot the bard?
Damn it, Bard! Stop getting in the
Damn
way.
it,
It's my
Bard, why
second
d-
arrow. That's why I missed the second arrow, is because I hit the Bard. Conducting it
Is
all.
this concentration? I don't believe
God,
it
that just reminds me of
is.
Spaceballs, like when they accidentally
Kill-
lightsaber the
No,
sound
he
guy.
no, he does not need to take a
Start
does
off
need
the
to
movie.
make a concentration check.
Okay.
Okay.
So I just wanted to double check that. No, he doesn't need to.
Yeah, you're good.
Come on, God, jeez. God damn it, Sirenscape. Anyways, so Shania, you are first up in the initiative. What are you doing?
Yes.
You have seen Sykes just draw his bow and fire at this individual.
Yup. All right. So I'm gonna go 6.
Oh,
No, not that one. There we go.
Yeah, no, that's perfect music for a fight.
Combat time. 6. What the fuck? And I'll just like shimmer my cloak because like I'm used to
Yeah.
like things going down whenever Sykes gets weird. So
That's actually fair.
I'll just give the cloak a shimmy, activate the displacer cloak, and
You've
I'll,
got some skills,
just to make sure that
says Frederick.
we're good.
Yeah.
I'm going to put bless on Frederick, my dad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put bless on Farrell,
Thank you.
and I'm going to. Who else is gonna need it? Yeah, you know what? In order to restrain you when you get stupid, I'll put one on Atlas as well. Actually, yeah.
So bless on Frederick, bless on Atlas,
And for
Dad,
And-
Atlas, and Farrell, please.
Farrell. Sure. There we go. You are now concentrating on bless.
Yep.
Is that all you're gonna do? Are you gonna move?
Yeah, I'll like.
He's
I
about
won't
30
get
he's-
directly in front of Sykes because I'm not stupid, but I will move closer to Sykes and go like, what are you doing?
I haven't looked away from this, whatever he is.
He
I'm
is.
kinda just
He,
looking fascinated.
so in terms of sort of distance, Sykes, he's about 40 feet away from you all right now,
Mm-hmm.
with an hour in front
I
of him
just, yeah, and I just, Janae kind of steps in front of me. I don't stop looking at him because my hunter's mark is active still, and I just say, he was doing something to my mind. He's the only one here. Something suspicious about him. I don't trust it.
Okay. Guys, Sykes has gone a little. Ooh.
now. So Shania,
It's my
that'll be,
turn.
Snoop.
that'll be your turn. Sykes, you are next.
With Janae standing there, I pull the bow again out in front of me to aim,
Mhm.
and I just shoot past her head at the guy again.
Okay, roll your attack.
That's dangerous.
At least take a step to the left.
Just a step.
24 definitely hits.
And then a step
Sneak
to the
attack,
right.
The hunter's mark.
Oh, I love that.
Yes. 22 points
22,
damage.
very
Woo.
good.
Actually, it's just a jump to the left. Yeah.
Just jump to the left and a step.
Second shot.
Yeah.
And put your hands on your hips.
Just pull your
18.
knees in.
Just hits.
And that one is just normal. So
An 18 just hits.
9 more points of damage.
So that'll be 31
30.
points of damage.
One past one side of her head, the other past the other side of her head.
Whoa, dude!
Pretty much.
Dude, what the fuck, dude?
Jeez.
Uh,
You're gonna try to clip
Still
her
looking
horns.
past her.
Tefari trusts you.
Hell girl.
Yeah, Tefari trusts you, and Tefari, you guys have good relationship. So he sees you. Tefari sees you doing. Is that your turn, by the way, Sykes? Are you going to do anything else?
Yeah, I haven't moved.
You're not going to move. Cool.
Nope, I bonus actioned and attacked. That's my.
I mean, sadly,
that's
a
fine.
vote of confidence from Tefari does not mean
No.
heck of all.
It means fuck all.
It does mean genuinely fuck all, but Tefari though does at least. Two of you are kind of friends, although you're doing something weird right now. Oh yeah, he always has to do a sorcery point to start the day because of his thing. So he is going to do. What is he going to do right now? He's not going to do anything too dramatic, but he does believe you. So he'll do a slow.
Ooh.
He'll do a slow. That seems to work. He'll do
Yes, that helps.
third level slow on him. Oh, I've got too many tabs open. Wisdom saving throw of 15. Ooh, so he is slowed.
Ooh.
And he calls out to you, Sykes, I get what you're doing, but try something else. Does he get to do this at the end of his round as well? Makes another wisdom saving throw at the end of his turn. Cool. Alright. So that's going to be Tefari's turn. Farrell. With Atlas on deck.
Yep. Shit. I forgot I have advantage on initiative checks. I should remember that next time. That would have helped.
That would have helped, yeah.
Why does my computer keep doing this? Stop! 1 sec. Trying
No
to
worries.
fix a glitch. that I want to use Sacred Flame, or Word of Radiance. Actually, I think is better. If I can just. Why did it have to happen on my turn? Come on, stop! Every time I want to do something is when my computer it's all glitchy
It
and weird.
senses you.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. It's finally done. Freaking out. Okay. So, what's the distance I have to be? Ooh, I have to get really close to him. Well, I'll run up to him then. I'll jump off the cart and run up to him for
Okay,
one action, or for my move.
Alright, so you will get within 10 feet. What's your speed?
30.
30?
Yeah.
Then you will get within 10 feet of him.
Okay, only 10 feet. Shoot. Can't use that one yet then. Is Sacred Flame Radiant? Yeah, that's Radiant too. So that's actually better. In fact, you know what? No, I won't even move towards him because Word of Radiant or Sacred Flame is just better. So yeah, I'm going to do a Dex save.
You need a dex save from him? Sure.
Yes.
DC?
And he has to beat 14 because I have
14.
a -1.
How does 18 sound?
It sounds like he beat it. But I still can do half damage. Oh wait, no, Sacred Flame doesn't do half damage.
Nope. Second frame is either all or nothing.
Yep. Well, I do say he did do something to you guys and tried to do something to Sykes and I. I don't know what's going on, but he's not a good person. Yeah, I know Sykes is weird.
I am a good
He's
person.
acting
I
weird,
have
but-
nothing to do with you all.
You sound like it.
Like I know Sykes
Really,
has had
that's
some issues in the past, but this is not one of those times. If you don't believe Sykes, well, at least believe me.
All right, that's definitely going to be your turn because you spoke
Yeah.
quite a lot there. Atlas, you're up.
Yes. Well, since I did fail my save, and Atlas is very, very confused about what's going on, he will approach this guy and also yell over his shoulders to Feral and Sykes, whoa, 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 we can probably talk this out, right? This guy seems alright. And I do have a movement of 40 feet, so I will move towards him.
Okay. You get within range of
Get
him.
close.
Yeah,
Yes.
you get within 5 feet of him.
Yep. I will not attack anything just quite yet. I will just wave my arms and be like, whoa, whoa, guys, why are you attacking him? We can probably talk this out. And basically spent my turn doing that.
All right. It is now Thesk's turn. Why did you skip it? Thank you. Thesk's turn. Oh, I need to show NPC, that's why. He will, because of fucking slow.
His name is Thess.
Thesk. I believe you asked him his name.
Yes.
I don't think we did. Oh, we did. Okay.
Yeah, you
Yes.
did. He will go invisible.
Hold up. He is next to me and he's casting a spell. I will use my reaction with my new talent to jab
Ooh,
at him.
go for it.
Nice.
I do not know if that takes place before or after he is invisible. So I don't know if I have disadvantage or not.
So your new talent. Let me just have a quick
It's
read
called
of it.
Mage Slayer.
Yes, found it here. Thank you.
Ooh, you've got Mage
Um,
Slayer?
Yeah.
Yes.
When a creature within 5 feet of you cast a spell, you can use your reaction. So
Mhm.
it's a reaction to make a melee attack, melee weapon attack against the creature. When you damage a creature's conjuring spell, the creature has disadvantage on saving throws. Okay, you have a disadvantage on saving throws against spells cast. Sorry, advantage. So yeah, he casts a spell, but you can still make the attack. It basically happens at the same time.
Yeah, alright. Sure, there. Wait, did it roll register?
Kick
No.
his ass. Kick
No,
his-
boy.
Not with a not with a
Nope.
9. Nope, not with a
Nope.
9.
Damn.
Still a bit charmed. Still a bit
Still a bit,
fried.
yeah, still a bit fried, yeah.
Your little
let me
brain
just
Are you doing this
fried.
with like an actual dice, or is it supposed to be an attack?
That is. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right. I should have. Thank you for pointing that out. Because I did just roll a dice. That should be 15. No, 14. Because I have.
14.
am
14,
exhausted.
14 still misses.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right.
And
Thanks
that
for pointing that out.
and then he will. He will move. And that's it. That's going to be his turn. It's Frederick's turn. Come on, thank you, Frederick. With Illyria on deck afterwards. Frederick is looking towards you, Sykes. He was just trying to talk. What the hell are you doing? He's jumped off. He's now jumped off the cart and he's walking towards you. Yeah, he's walking towards you. Because his daughter's there as well, so swords are drawn, but he's not doing anything aggressive.
Yeah.
Hey, he's done nothing to me. What are you talking about?
He
literally
tried
lives here.
messing with my mind. He's the only person here in a ghost town.
Frederick looks at you,
Something's
Janai.
going on.
Frederick looks towards you, Janai. Is he always like this? Just a slow nod. Illyria with Janai on deck.
I am going to.
I just got really bright.
I'm just gonna roll a private 20 real quick.
Sure. What for?
It's mainly just to see what she would do.
Okay.
And I just rolled very low, so she's not going to take her entire turn. She is
Okay.
dealing with a racket headache.
Sure. No,
Yeah.
that's
And
absolutely
trying
fine.
to believe that this guy is friendly, this guy isn't. She has a headache.
Yeah.
He's not having a good day.
There's a lot of emotion happening.
There's a
in
lot going
Lydia's
on.
head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on right now. So,
That's fair.
skip through those two, and top of the round, Vision Die with Sykes on deck.
All right. I still believe that Sykes is being a little weird. So
Oh, I forgot
I'm
to
gonna
do a wisdom saving throw for Thesk.
actively try to stop
He is
him.
no
I
longer
guess.
slowed.
Ooh.
Do we get to make more saves?
That is actually a very, very good question.
You're
Let
just
me j-
That
believe
kind
It's
of
actually,
ginger
it's very,
spreads.
very, very good question. I need to look up on that. No,
No.
whoa.
Nah.
no.
All right.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Whatever he did, it's strong.
So conclusion: Sykes is getting his panties in a bunch, and this is our new friend,
But
Fisk.
what about
Yeah.
Farrell? You're not gonna believe.
Well, okay. Let me
Well-
just be let me be a little bit more precise. He's not your friend.
All right.
You have not been charmed by him.
All right.
He has just suggested to you to just not worry about what he's saying.
Ah.
I'm not worried about what he's saying. I'm worried what Sykes is doing. Is what's going on.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Pharaoh as well. And I think that is sort of the final drop. So I'm having trouble with the theater of the mind. How far away am I from this dude?
You don't know. He's gone invisible.
Oh yeah, he's gone invisible. Great. Well, there's lots of things I can do with invisible guys. I had no idea, you guys.
Look for
let's just-
footprints.
Okay, metagaming pigeon.
Spoiler owl.
Spoiler owl. Oh, I love it. Spoiler owl. I love it.
I'll
Spoiler
just
owl.
sort of, I guess I'll just sort of throw
Yeah,
my
we're
hands in the
game
air
bros.
while holding my scimitar. It's like, guys, he's clearly shy. You scare them off. And then I'll just go looking for him like, hey, Fisk. It's okay. He's a bit
Fisk.
stupid.
Roll.
Where you at? Can I look for him?
Sure. Okay.
It's okay.
Roll a perception check with disadvantage
Great. I will.
because he's fucking invisible right now.
Yep. He's fucking invisible. Wow, that's
Yes.
just lewd. How about a 10?
How about it? Nah, you don't know where he is.
Nah. Oh, man. Nah. That's it. That's my whole damn turn.
That is, yeah, fair. Sykes with Tefari on deck. Sykes, what are you up to?
So, Tefari said to try something different. So, I drop the bow. I take out my lasso.
Okay.
I'm searching for this guy before I move anywhere.
Yeah. I want you to have a quick look at Hunter's Mark for me, please.
Oh, yeah.
Hunter's Mark gives me advantage on things that I have marked with it. It's
Yeah, but do you
exactly.
also know where they are when you've marked them?
That's what I need to.
well, it says
that's-
choose a creature you can see within range and mystically mark it as your quarry. Until the spell ends, you deal extra damage to the target whenever you hit. And you have advantage on any wisdom, perception, or wisdom survival checks you make to find it.
There
If
you
the
go.
target drops to 0. But yeah, so he's invisible, so
So
it's still
he's-
hard to see it. But
He's now invisible, so you are gonna have to look for him. Unless you want to just do, unless you want to just do your thing. and see if you
Well, I
hit.
was gonna try and still look for him because
Okay.
it's like I'm trying to throw. I'm gonna be throwing the lasso at him to try
Yeah,
and
no
restrain
worries.
him.
So roll me a wisdom perception check.
Okay, and
Okay.
it would just be normal because I have advantage, but the invisible gives disadvantage.
Well, actually, no. It wouldn't. It wouldn't give you disadvantage. It would just be. Roll a wisdom.
Well, that's what I
perception
mean. It would cancel out and be normal.
check.
That's
No,
what I mean.
I also did that slightly wrong. So I actually technically need to roll a stealth,
Oh
check
yeah,
for
gotcha.
him. And he's got advantage. So okay, yeah, it's cool. So see if you can roll a beat of 32.
Oh
Yeah, no, you can't.
shit.
So yeah, he is just gone. You have no idea where he is.
All right, I guess move action. I'm gonna just move up 35 feet to where Atlas was or is.
To where Addis is. Cool. All right. So I'd say you'd be. Yeah, I'd basically say you'd be beside Addis right now.
And then
Got so many tabs open on my screen right now. It's ridiculous.
I'm gonna throw in the direction that Atlas is not and see if he moved that way. And I'm going to try lasso whatever I can that way.
Okay. That will be
So,
on your next turn because this would be an attack action, and you have used your
true, yeah.
action to try and find him.
True. What can I do as a bonus again? Hide. You know what? I'm going to dash then using bonus action in the
Okay.
opposite direction. Maybe I'll run into him.
All right. You dash the opposite direction. You do not.
No, I
run into
mean
him.
like away from Atlas,
I know.
not back to where I came from. But okay, yeah,
So do you go beyond Atlas?
yeah.
Okay.
But like
cool.
I'm kind of running in the like if he used to be here,
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to see. But yeah, if he used to be here,
Oh, I've lost somebody.
and yeah, it was Sean.
Ah.
Basically, yeah. If Atlas was on the right, I would have dashed to the left. But wherever he was, so if he was like diagonal, like left
Mhm.
or right and back a bit, then I would have gone left and up a bit.
Yep. No
like
worries. You do not run into him.
I don't know. Damn it! Oh. All right.
It is now. Oh, music. Keep playing, please. Music. Sirenscape's being a little bit weird right now.
Nope, yeah.
Tefari is up. What is he going to do? He is.
We lost a feral.
I know we did. So it'll be Farrell up, but I'll just bear that in mind. Tefari is gonna prepare hold person. He's gonna prepare hold person until the individual appears. That's gonna be his turn. Farrell, now up with Atlas on deck. What is Farrell gonna do? I think Farrell would also look for him as well. No, he's gone invisible.
Well, Farrell detect magic up, didn't he?
He did have detect magic up,
Yeah,
but that
that's-
doesn't. That does sense. Oh, this is one of these weird things.
How long does detect magic last?
See, you can still see magic items through detect magic if
It's
someone's invisible.
It's 10 minutes though, and you
How
got
long has
the
it gone back since-
been a little bit more than 10 minutes.
Hmm.
Okay.
Been a
You
little
could always
bit more than 10
recast
minutes.
it.
I think he will cast it. I think he will. That's a good idea because that's what he probably would do. This is also a thing. How many times a day can he cast those spells? Being a Furbolg.
Oh, is it a level 3 spell?
No, it's Furbolg, innate spell.
Oh,
Yeah.
true. Yeah, he might only be able to do it once.
I think you can only do it once. No, that's Arcane of Nature. Here we
Does
go,
it say he
Firebolt-
can cast it
Firebolt
as
magic.
with a spell slot too, or just?
Can't cast it again with this trait until you finish a short or long rest.
Oh, okay. Dang.
So he cannot cast Detect Magic again. I think he will do Warding. I think it's Warding Bond, I believe.
That's the half damage one, right?
Yeah, that's the half. That's the half
Yeah.
damage. To whom did he give the ring? I believe it was
I think
Atlas.
he
last
regave
time.
it to Atlas for the
Was
fight.
it me last?
Yeah,
Oh, that could
Yeah,
be.
because it was
think
against
it was.
the Dunestalker.
yeah. So
right,
he will cut.
right, yes.
So he will cast Warding Bond on both himself and you.
Okay.
So you have Warding Bonds. There we go. That's that. And then he'll sort of move. I think he'll sort of move a little bit to be between Sykes and Atlas, so he can try and respond in both ways. It's now your turn, Atlas.
I will just yell out, Thirsk! I'm sorry, Sykes, stop it!
Oh,
Thirsk! I'm sorry, we got off on the wrong foot. I bet we can come out. I bet we can talk about this.
Oops, I just saw the message from Farrell. Well, he can do that on his turn, his next turn.
yeah.
No.
Is that going to be your turn, Atlas? Are you going to do anything else?
Yeah, I will try to look for footprints right where he just turned invisible, right in front of me, and try to follow those.
Roll me a
If I
perception
can.
check.
Sure.
You do that. Nah, you don't see shit.
Nope, it looks like sand.
It looks like sand. Yes.
Is that
Nope,
Thess.
then I will wander off in the direction I think he's going.
Okay, cool. Thess's turn. Yeah, no, he would actually do this.
No, yeah, he would
With,
actually do this. It's ominous.
With advantage.
Someone gonna die. Ooh.
Ooh.
Illyria,
Yo, what's up? It's me.
what's your armor class?
I didn't pop. I didn't pop.
Blade Ward or the Blade Song.
Yeah, Blade Song. So it's
I
just it's just a puny 15.
15, yeah, so 24 definitely hits. He will add sneak attack to this, as well as also psionic strike.
Ooh.
He's a monk. I don't know.
No, he's not.
I know.
Yes,
I don't know.
You'll
warrior.
take
Oof. Whoa.
plus. You take 22 points of piercing damage. And
I'm
I need
gonna okay, continue. Real
I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Well done. There's this sudden pain between your ribs as the short sword digs into your back, and you hear, "Well, I suppose it's about time I revealed myself." And Thesk appears behind your back with the short sword embedded in it, and you can feel like
This is just regular
this horrible sort of feeling begin to spread into your back or through your body, but and it feels like it wants to try and make you feel lethargic in some way, but you push through that lethargy. Yes.
I was
so you do that.
about
Carry on.
I was about to take a reaction to use my own psionic stuff as well. I'm gonna do that though. So.
What were you gonna do?
Psionic power, protective field, expend one psionic.
Unfortunately, no, you can't. You
really?
can't do that because you need to be able to see the creature.
Oh no! Protective field is you or another creature.
Takes damage. You can use your reaction to expend one. Okay, cool. Yeah,
The
no, that's fine.
reaction
Actually,
is
then
on the damage. Okay.
yeah, your action's on the damage and not the thing. Sure. All right, I'll go with that. Roll d10.
It's not a D10. Wait, do I get
It might not be d10 for you.
Yeah, I was about to say a D10. What? That's
Yeah, it
like
might not be a D10 for
11th
you. It might be.
level.
Might be something else for you.
When you reach certain levels in this class, your psionic die increases. Mine is still a D6 plus my intelligence modifier. That's a.
Oh yeah,
5?
his intelligence modifier. I forgot about that. So what did I say? 22?
Yes.
No, that's 27 points of damage.
Yeah, she negates 9 of it.
27 minus 9, so you would take 38, 18.
Yep. That's it. That's my reaction.
Yep, absolutely fine. He drives the sword into your back. And then while he's there is this lashing feeling as you get struck around from the back of the head by something. No longer advantage. Oh, that 11, that definitely misses. Is that. He pulls out the sword and steps back and just simply flourishes it slightly. And as he flourishes it, his form changes from an elf, and you see this purple-skinned monstrosity with this long, drawn-back head. These tentacles just flowing down from the mouth, and these brilliant purple eyes. Illyria, as you turn around, I need you, Illyria, specifically to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
He is the walrus.
Holy
Cuckoo-cuckoo.
fuck!
13.
You you can lean back now, Neil.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just a whole Dunstark. Whoa.
Yeah, 13. You needed a 15.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Tempted to do inspiration.
Oh.
Tempted. Very tempted.
It's up to you. Do you want to use inspiration?
What to be
Fuck
said.
it!
Do it.
Do it. Oh.
Not any better.
Not any better, unfortunately. Oh shit! This is actually a very, very good point. This is a very, very good point to stop because I just realized what time it is. Yeah, it's 5 I completely forgot what
Dude,
time
no,
it was.
we're going for another hour. Fuck
No,
you.
we are not going for another hour. I would love
I'm
to,
just
but
kidding.
I would love to,
I know, I'm just
but
kidding.
some of us also have things to do. But
Oh,
shit, I just realized what time it was. Damn it! Fuck.
I can't
That's a
wait
really
till
good place to
next
start.
week.
So, Illyria,
Yep. Ah.
you see this individual suddenly appear in front of you, and your brain gets rocked with pain as memories come flooding into you. You see memories of this dark dark corridors, these dark homes rising up around you. These creatures just everywhere, telling you, ordering you to go into their bidding. And one name in particular, Thessalonian, comes to your head, and you realize you look up and you see what appears to be a mind flare. This is not Thessalonian. This is somebody else and completely different. And Thessalonian, you remember hearing Thessalonian say to you, "Run, my slave, take what you know away from here, go down this path." And you are led towards an exit out of this flying city of the Empire of Orc. You realize that the Empire of Orc is much larger than just this one flying city. This flying city is just simply one small part of it. And you remember seeing a ritual taking place where this stone, very similar to what Janai has, seems to be connected with lighting, and there's this gentle pulsing noise that's happening, that's going on, as something is being conducted to this, something is being done to this stone. And you are told to flee, and you're led to a portal where you see the shimmering blue lights of the portal in front of you, and you are pushed by Thessalonian through this portal, where that force in and of itself just that's the most damaging bit. That's what you missed. That's what you forgot to remember. It's only now when you see this creature that it comes back, as you remember that slicing pain through your body, as your body is basically dematerialized and rematerializes in this relaxed, beautiful, almost countryside like vista, where you just suddenly stumble and start walking and come across a group of people which you have no idea who they are, and say to them, "I don't know who I am. I think my name is Illyria."
Oh,
and that is where we are going to end the session today, because it is 9:10 and I completely lost track of time. So yeah, that happened.
Oh no.
Okay.
Well,
Damn, that was
time for a little bit of
Wait,
revenge.
I gotta
next
roll
session.
real quick. I gotta roll.
Oh no,
something.
Illyria, you're knocked out.
Oh, I'm knocked out. Knocked out.
Oh.
Okay.
You're not unconscious, but you are basically now incapable about doing anything because you have such a thumping headache that you are going to have to roll now for me before you do anything every round. Next session, you need to roll a wisdom saving throw. And at which point, if you succeed your wisdom saving throw, you are then able to act normally. But up until that point, if you want to do anything you do is at disadvantage.
Okay, I got you.
I'm not going to prevent you from doing anything. So you're not unconscious, but you are in pain right now. You are in such severe pain that whatever you do will be at disadvantage. If you want to attack, you want to cast spells, anything like that will be at disadvantage for you.
Okay.
We can see this monster now too, right? He's
Oh,
no
yeah.
longer invisible.
He's no longer
Yes.
visible.
And
Yeah,
he's
he is-
probably no longer a friend either.
Oh, he's not.
Looking
God,
like
that was
it.
crazy.
Not with that.
Fuck.
No, he's not.
Oh.
So, as usual, at the end of these streams,
Actually,
it is.
GM,
Yeah, please.
I
What?
wanted to roll to see if she could go basically in a ballistic rage. That's what I'm gonna try to roll for.
Let's do that next session. Let's do that next
Sounds
session.
good.
Let's see what happens. Let's do that next
Remind
session.
me.
as-
Remind me.
Thank you. I will make a note of that. So, as usual, at the end of these sessions, we usually have a bit of memorable moments. Yeah.
So,
Anything that stood out to you guys in particular? I love the session.
Glad I attacked first now.
I did really enjoy that
Here's the
scene.
thing. Here's the thing. In Zoom, right?
It's freaking 30.
I said, "Do it, Sykes." That's what I said. Dude sucks.
I saw that in chat, and I'm like, whoever said that was absolutely right, because that's exactly what I was thinking. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, we're doing 31 damage. To
I
this
was
guy
about to
right at the
attack him
beginning.
Yeah.
too, but I failed that save. So
Oh my god.
Roll for rage. There
Oh.
we go.
Fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I enjoyed that scene a lot with both Shania and Atlas and Illyria all being like, "What? No, it's
What?
fine."
Why are you being like that?
it was going back and forth between he's a friend, he's not a friend, and then that racking.
Yeah.
headache.
The freaking
I hasten to add that the mass suggestion that he cast, that's gone now, for obvious reasons. But yeah, that was mass suggestion which he cast.
Damn, that's crazy.
Ah,
Wait,
Yeah.
who's next up in the turn order now?
For next time, that was Thesk. Frederick is now up,
Okay.
so Frederick would be up in the turn order there.
Okay.
So I'll make a note. Make a note of
real
that.
quick, would Frederick heal up from his wounds or no?
Did he
Depends
have
if
those?
it depends. He had wounds, yes.
Oh, yeah.
So it depends if any of you would have done any healing for that.
I think Farrell said he was getting heals ready. For
He was
after the
getting
fight.
but you didn't say that he would heal or not, so he
Oh,
technically
true.
hasn't healed.
So yeah.
Anyways.
no healing, guys.
No healing for Frederick. Yeah, so he's starting
Oh,
at 30 hit points down.
What you get when you beat up your dad.
Yeah, that's what you get. So,
That's what you
but
get.
as usual, we usually raid somebody at the end of these streams. I see Artifacts is online, so we're gonna go raid them again because they're lovely people.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go raid them again. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this session. I really wish that we could play for longer, but you know, we've got lives. We got things outside of this. So,
we have the ability to stop time. Come on, let's play.
I
forever.
wish we did. I wish we did, but unfortunately we can't continue playing. But guys, do take care of yourselves. Love
Next week
yourselves.
come
Love each other.
faster.
Give your loved ones hugs. Give yourselves big hugs. Look after yourselves in everything that you do, especially work, because sometimes people at work can be shitty, as I myself have discovered very recently. So take care of yourselves. Love yourselves, and we will see you hopefully in another stream. These guys hopefully next week. See you all.
Yay!
Yes.